What's going on YouTube? Johnny here, back in another video for you guys. As always, hope everyone's been doing well and you had a great week. Today's video, we're bringing you another sweet treat, kitchen sink cookies. With that being said, let's get into the baking. And these cookies, the kitchen sink cookies, are some close to a cowboy cookie. I know they also call them trash can cookie, but I'll probably stick with kitchen sink cookie just because that's a little more appealing. But for the ingredients, in here we have our chocolate chips, toffee, potato chips, and preferably I like the ones when making this with the ridges. That way it adds a little bit of texture and variety to the cookie. And then we have our pretzels and coconut in there as well. And then in this bowl, we have our baking soda, flour, and salt. 2 sticks of butter right here. And then we have our eggs and vanilla. And then brown and white sugar. And then of course, the lovely mixer. All right, so first up what we'll do is start creaming the butter and sugar. So what I like to do is I start working on the butter first and get that ready, and then I'll add the sugar in. All right, so then now I'll add the sugar, and we'll just cream that for a few minutes until it's nice and fluffy. All right, so then now we'll add the egg and vanilla until that's mixed in nice and properly. And if you're new to baking, what you want to be careful for is if you're adding liquid into the butter mixture, it can clump up pretty easily in the beginning, so you can just stop, stir, get everything around in the bowl as well, and then also off of the paddle, and then you can just resume mixing again. So then now we'll add the dry ingredients, and with this we'll just add it and then it'll mix until it's just mixed well, but you want to be careful not to over mix or over blend it, so just keep an eye on that if you give this a go. And the really neat thing about these cookies, you don't even have to do this exact combination that we have here in this bowl. You can literally mix in any kind of candy, M&M, Reese's Pieces, chunks of peanut butter, Butterfingers, other kinds of chocolate, potato chips, whatever it is, almonds, nuts, you name it, the list goes on. And that's one thing that's really cool about this recipe. You can get extremely creative with it and really do what you prefer. So what I'll do here is add the ingredients in, and then I'm going to hand mix just from the bottom to the top and just kind of form everything, because if we were to do this in the mixer, it kind of in the mixer, it would kind of just destroy it in a way. So that's why I'll do it by the old-fashioned hand method. And this is what we have so far. All right, so then now what I'll do, I have my ice cream scooper. You can use a spoon, or if you have like an official cookie scooper, you can use that too. But what I'll do is scoop out a piece like that. And then what you want to do too is make sure that you make all of the sizes pretty similar, so that way it's an even baking time throughout. So I'll just go ahead and continue to scoop these out. All right, so I'm going to bake them in batches. So this is batch number 1. We have the oven set at 350, and this will be for about 12 to 15 minutes. Again, each oven runs differently, so you just want to keep an eye on it. And then you'll know they're done by the time the cookie's nice and golden brown or has that golden color on top. And they will flatten as well. Alrighty, so batch number 1 is done. When I said the cookies would flatten out, I didn't mean this much, but this happens when the butter's a little too warm. So what we did while this was cooking, we just put the butter, the mixture and the dough back into the fridge so that way it could cool off a bit. But it's still totally fine. It still tastes great. Just maybe, doesn't look as pretty as you'd like it to. So that's that.
That works.
As you can see here, I had to do the quality assurance test. So to make sure it still tastes fine and it's good. Cameraman, please pass me a cookie.
Got it. Frisbee, incoming.
Let's go.
There we go.
Alrighty, so here is the official cookie spread. The last 4 cookies are pretty much done cooling off on the cookie tray right here, or the cookie rack. And again, the butter was a little too warm in the beginning, so the cookies aren't supposed to be this much of a frisbee or anything like that, but it still tastes fine, and that's the most important part. So for the last little bit of this video, here we go. Cameraman.
Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here we go. Good. Cameraman. Alright guys, and that concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. With these kitchen sink cookies, they're simple, sweet treats, and the best part about it is you can get really creative with the ingredients, and that's one of my favorite things when it comes to baking or cooking, is just that flexibility and having that creativity. But as always, thank you so much for stopping by, tuning in, and supporting me in the channel. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you don't miss when I upload here on the channel. Have a great rest of the weekend. Have a great upcoming week. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.